nothing to help.
Krogan, you're moving in.
Affirmative.
I've got the target. Coming our way.
With you.
Target.
Fight like a warrior. I see them. It will be done.
Coming.
Right behind you.
I see them.
Confirm. Understood.
Simple enough.
As I must. Fight like a warrior. Bodies.
Shield to fail.
Problematic.
This is valuable.
Malin. Alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are
We
justified?
committed cultural genocide. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden, did you ever perform an
No.
experiment?
Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again?
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this... The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything
An
to stop
increased Krogan population would have forced the Council. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area.
Supposition. Impossible to
Don't
be
you see?
certain.
We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects...
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see... They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserve.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the
Data was
genophage?
easy to obtain. We all still had clear. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use
Urdnot
that?
Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morton. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew. Special tasks group good at cover. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morton. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. but
Wasted
They
potential.
don't deserve this, Morton. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
Маш, скажешь, какой ты выбор сделал в конце? Так, пойду сдам квест. А, стоп.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who we are.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werelock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werelock, mostly women and children.
One wrong step, Shepard.
Honored to be a part
Yeah,
of it.
well, make yourself useful. You're in the shit now.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field.
You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside.
Krogan plays so much importance.
How do you
on
think
Mars.
those fools make it to the field to kill you? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter.
How do you feel about what
The
Rex...
old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's...
Let me get out
Don't
of
do
your
me
way.
any favors.
One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring. I barely survived the mod during my reign. Guess that human's got a quad. You don't have to go proud. You again. What can Clan Knockmore do for you? I'm sure you are needed elsewhere. A human killed. Go away. Shepard, I hope you have more blood on your hands and more tales of conquest. What better for proud warriors?
I took down Saren, one of the top specters in Council
No
Space.
small task. We have learned the strength of those who bear that title. You held it yourself.
I should go.
May your foes be...
А кому кость надо сдавать, или я не понимаю? А, начальнику разведки.
Let's let her not grudge with us now. We're willing to consider new directions. That's what makes a man Urdnot strong. Place your bet on the pits, you...
Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
You see a lot of
Enough. Varen here and there, and Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol.
What does the scout commander
We
do?
find out where the enemies are, and sometimes that means harass. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of
That's
trap.
not recon?
It's a lot easier to catch. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human.
So every clan of Tachanka...
Orders. This is Tachanka. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Don't your storehouses have automated
Why
defense?
bother? Half of what we eat, we've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can't fight. If it's women and children are killed, a clan... We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't
Taking
fire.
care of your food supply would help more in
If
the long
Clan
run.
Jordan kills our guards and helps itself, this is Tachanka. Having power...
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now, I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed them all since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's
Чувствую, что у Грунта 5 яичек.
Guess that's what it takes to replace me. You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
Sounds like you've got big changes
It's a
ahead.
new day for the Krogan. We shall rise again. We don't often allow aliens to... Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools.
Так, все, я выполнил здесь. Могут съебываться отсюда.
Solarians, too. Little bastards.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
не знаю, что выбрать. Ты тут?
Да, я тебя слушаю.
Это на что-то повлияет?
Ну, на третью часть.
Хз.
Барай. А что ты почему-то думал, почему хз? Мне кажется, думаю, это довольно простой выбор.
Их жалко.
Кого?
Кроган.
Ну, значит оставь, сохрани данные. Вылечи генофак.
Блин, они всех убьют.
Кто сказал? Ну, пока правит Рекс, он-то, по крайней мере, твой друг.
Ну, он-то каким-то кланом правит, а не всеми.
Ну, у него клан самый
Он же не
мощный.
президент мира.
Ну, он практически президент Тучанки. Он самый главный, ну, его клан самый мощный, самый авторитетный, скажем так.
Я не знаю, мне их жалко.
Ну, короче, есть такой спойлер. От этого будет зависеть, кто в финальной битве будет с тобой сражаться. Соларианцы или Кроганы?
И все, только на это?
Ну, это довольно, это какого?
Корысть.
Ну и отношения Рекса, конечно, естественно. Ну, хотя его можно там напиздеть его. Но баба там, это... догадается, что это... Ну, короче, выбор за тобой, я не знаю.
Я не знаю.
Чё не знаю, блин. А чё ты, ну, твои предположения, почему ты не знаешь?
Мне их жалко.
Ну, значит, лечи. То есть...
Ну, они все пизды дадут.
Да чё ты... Кроганы, они это как зовут. Ну, раньше людей не было, а сейчас люди, турианцы, соларианцы и азари. Мне кажется, больше фракций, чем Кроганов. И тем более, ты же не знаешь, что будет потом это в новой части. Я, если тебе будет от этого проще, я вылечил. Ну, имеется в виду, я то есть сохранил эти, чтобы проще было потом.
Тоже сохранить хочу.
Что будет потом, там уже может, блядь, Шепард состарится и умрет, там уже не его проблемы.
Not grunt. I like it. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more
Rex
proud.
said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being
Я
close
могу
to the
сказать.
tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a
то есть
Krogan,
сохранил.
I like it.
Окей.
Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard.
Этим же задание не надо
And we better
There's
сделать.
no danger of that. They're practical.
Everyone gets a turn.
Надо давать.
Wouldn't want it
Надо.
any other.
Лучше надо оставаться.
Shepard,
Just checking in.
humans talk too much.
А можно
Shepard,
кто побыстрее обратно?
Нет.
Блядь, надо типа телепортнуться, опять выйти.
Нет, ты там у челнока появишься. Вот.
А.
И просто добежишь и все.
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicar.
Потом со всеми поговори на корабле. Ну.
Прям со всеми?
Не, у кого успел миссию выполнить.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars of young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few
Few
Justicars.
Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a...
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment.
Все рыбы сдохли,
Its
да кто
purpose is to
успели?
punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Даже надо было после миссии этого вернуться на корабль, как я сделал.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in
I
Asari?
would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight errant, perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about
I
killing?
am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions.
You make killing sound so
I remember each being I have slain. They
Sure.
are always in my thoughts.
Шлем смешную,
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
который там
It does
продавался у них.
However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights.
When I
errant?
knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell
You
you?
are more individualistic. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk.
Of course, Shepard.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear
When
what
I
you had.
married Erica, the Hanar let me leave there, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica, once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantiest commission because I didn't know what else
Not
to
the
do.
healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. I would have fulfilled my contract if Nasana's guards, but someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you'd plan to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for. I was able to speak to. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve it.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
Короче, поговори с Амарой, Грюнтом, Морденом, Тейном и Гарусом.
Короче, со всеми.
А и Миранда. Ну, короче, кроме Джейкоба, получается. Тали. Вот эти, которые пока.
Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle
Блядь.
of some
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed, disgusted by his actions. Proud, hope he finds something new, better goal, better purpose, fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what
Yes,
happened?
of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time...
So you really don't feel bad at all about
Yes,
what happened?
correct. Now, at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages have dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response.
True. Didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction.
О,
I'm
Морин,
sure.
дохуя браков был.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it. Not important now, regardless. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Что?
У Мордина много браков было. Не туда.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Anomaly detected.
Coming around for a second patrol. Looking for
Probe away.
Чё ты?
Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol. Looking for survivors. Bastards
Launching
didn't know
probe.
what hit him.
I have found something.
Я каким-то образом случайно нашел этот синих светил на планете какой-то, пока сканировал.
Кого?
Ну, наемников нашел тут, блять.
А,
Необычно. Ты еще не помню.
сейчас я в туалет схожу, блин.
On my way. Affirmative.
Get them off their feet. Now you see me.
I need cover.
I will hold. Going hard. Get them off their feet. Going dark.
Lost shields. Retarget. Re-engage.
Sure thing. Affirmative.
Shotguns, close in.
Understood. After you.
Can't see him. There's the target.
One left to wonder. Attacking target.
As you wish. As you wish.
Put them where we need them. Going hard. Coming.
Right behind you.
Бля, промазал. О, как из первой части.